seventh and last speaker is Hayden.
Good morning, everyone. Now, I'd like to ask you all a question. Of all of the, like 30 people in here, how many of you are lions? Nobody. Okay. Because I also am not a lion when I said that I had come up with the perfect way to watch Disney's The Lion King. Yeah, that was funny too. Here's my visual aid. Alright, so trying to find the perfect way to watch The Lion King, you know, best Disney movie of all time, has been kind of a pet project in my mind because, well, best Disney movie of all time, right? So when I had the opportunity for the speech, I thought, man, cool, I finally get to show off best Disney movie of all time. I'll stop. Okay, so 4 easy steps to watching this movie. First one, obtain the movie. Second one, you need to gather the other materials you might need. Third step, you need to make the final last-minute preparations because, you know, it's not a fun event that you plan for if you save a bunch of things, if you don't save a bunch of things at the last minute, right? Fourth step, you need to watch the movie. That's a tough one. All right, so for gathering the movie, you need to keep a few things in mind. One, you need to consider your needs. Do you need the Blu-ray edition? Do you need the DVD? Do you need anything else that might come up? Like, I don't know, the Blu-ray 3D one? I don't know anyone who actually wants to watch that. Second step of the first step. You need to consider your resources. Do you have a Blu-ray player? Do you have a DVD player? Do you have a Blu-ray 3D TV thing that I guess are really expensive and not a lot of people have? If you have one of those, invite me over, by the way. I got it. Final step, you need to consider your wallet. As much as we all want to watch this movie in the best format possible, you might not be able to afford it, especially with a college budget. I mean, this is something you're indulging yourself in anyways. I happened to get this one as a gift once because they knew I liked it, so I'm lucky. Okay, second step. This one's important too. You need to gather other materials. Now, what do you need to watch a movie? Obviously, popcorn. Why do you need popcorn? Don't know why you're asking that question. What should you do with the popcorn? Personally, I load butter and salt on it until it becomes what I call a heart attack. Second thing you need to get, tissues. Why do you need tissues? If you are asking that question, you haven't seen this movie, I won't spoil it for you. But let's just say one character goes on a long, long vacation to a happy place that isn't death. Okay, third thing, you need friends. I know this may be a difficult step, but friends are kind of nice to watch the movie. If you've ever watched a Disney movie with friends before, it gets pretty awesome. You get all the singing, some dancing, maybe the dancing one's not normal, take that back. And fourth step, this is the most important step of all. If you cannot complete the step, you cannot watch this movie. You need Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons is the voice actor for Scar. If he doesn't watch the movie with you, it's not perfect. Okay, third step. You need to make the last minute preparations. What are you going to do? You're going to make sure everyone is in the optimal seating arrangement. If you have like 10 friends, you need to make sure that anyone who's sitting next to each other knows each other. You can't make it so Gerald and Jerry from 2 different parts of the world come by and they have to sit next to each other and it just gets all awkward. You need to make sure Jeremy Irons is sitting on his ivory throne with a lion coat rug over it. It's got to be one of those golden coats. You can't do a brownish black one because he might get offended. You need to make sure that he's served fried or baked or any kind of toucan. Has to be toucan. If you're asking why, you haven't seen the movie. I'm sorry. You also need to make sure that everyone knows the point in time that you're going to be pausing the movie for restroom breaks, because no one can miss a second of this movie, am I right? Okay, fourth step, watch the movie. During this, you as the host, need to do more than just watch the movie. you need to make sure that everyone is singing along. You need to make sure that everyone, if they have seen the movie enough times, is speaking along to the lines under their breath so they don't ruin it for everyone else. You need to make sure that Jeremy Irons, in specific, is saying his lines while Scar is saying them. And, most importantly, you need to make sure that everyone cries when that one character buys his tickets to Jamaica. Because that's where he's going. Jamaica. He dies. All right. So, now that you know all of the perfect steps to this perfect viewing, I know that you will. The steps, again, of course, are get the movie, get other materials, make the last minute preparations, and actually watch the movie. Now that you've done all that, you can finally watch Disney's The Lion King in its perfect intended glory. Now, any questions? And before you ask, no, I will not be leaving this out. Well, obviously that means I did an amazing job.
What is that?
Oh, it's the latest, I guess Disney has this Disney Vault thing where they release new versions of the DVD every, or movie, VHS, whatever, every X years or so. And this is the latest one. I think it was last year, 2011. It's, I guess, the Diamond Edition. It comes with all three of the movies, 1.5, 2, 1, and in some 10-disc thing. There is the Blu-ray 3D one in here. No, I've never watched it. I don't have that expensive 3D player.
Go ahead.
I thought there was only one movie of The Lion King. There's how come you have so many discs?
Well, there are three. There's 1.5 and 2. And they have the DVD edition, the Blu-ray edition. For the first one, they have the Blu-ray 3D edition. They don't have it for the other two. And they also have digital copies of all of them. Now, I actually personally did not watch 1.5 and 2 until I got this. Just Disney sequels have a bad reputation. You all know.
So how were 1.5 and 2?
Disney sequels have a bad reputation.
Okay. Yeah, see, I usually don't go there myself. The first one. I'm wondering if anybody has seen, if it's worth seeing it in 3D. Because you know, all these Disney things are coming out in 3D now. And what was it? What was the one? Nemo. Just. So I'm always wondering about that.
Well, I didn't. Well, even though I own the 3D one, I didn't see it obviously in my personal time. I did see it in theaters with a friend. Like no difference. You can't just go in and add the old 3D on the thing. It might work in Finding Nemo. I didn't see that. But this is like you got to see the toucan Zazu. You got to like in one scene he looked like a little more. Big difference. Big difference. I see.
Anything else? All right. Thank you.